All right, we're here for another one. We've been at it for a while. I think we've had 3 whiskeys already.
Yeah.
We had a. What did we have? We had a Chivas 12.
Yep.
We had a
Jameson.
Jameson.
Yep.
And the last one we had for the first time ever was a Lindor's Abbey.
That was wow.
That was good. Now this one here, here's another one. It's a Carnmore, and I've always enjoyed Carnmore releases, but this one is a different Carnmore from any Carnmore I've ever had. It is here. If you can see that, it's an Auchentoshan. This is the first.
Oh, I've heard that name before.
This is the first ever independently bottled Auchentoshan I've ever had. It's going to be interesting.
I've heard Auchentoshan before. What the hell is Auchentoshan?
Auchentoshan is another lowland single malt. It's right. The distillery is right outside of Glasgow, and they make.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't read it.
They make a triple distilled whiskey, so it's kind of like an Irish style. And the story is that they had a lot of Irish immigrants who were living in Glasgow.
Okay.
And they made an Irish style whiskey for the Irish immigrants in Glasgow.
That's pretty.
Hence triple distilled.
That's pretty heartwarming.
And this one here is a rum finish.
Oh.
Okay, so you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
That means that it was originally aged in ex-bourbon barrels.
Oh my god.
American white oak ex-bourbon barrels.
Okay.
But then they took some barrels that had contained rum before, and they put the whiskey in there.
And let it soak.
And let it go for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
And then they bottled it after they dumped those barrels.
Wow.
So this is a rum finish. It's finished in rum casks.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it might be interesting. I've had some good rum finishes, and I've had some mediocre rum finishes. And where is the? Do you see? Oh, there it is. There's the V-shaped, C-shaped thing. Those girls are kind of loud, aren't they?
Not loud enough.
Oh. Okay. It's just that you can hear them in the background, kind of.
Should I ask them to?
No. It's quite all right.
They can have a seat behind us.
It's quite all right. No. We've got. It adds to the atmosphere.
Hey, girl.
It's all right. Let it go. Let it go. Let's see what we got. Nice little pop. Nice. Is this glass okay?
Yeah, please.
Okay. There we go. That's going to be a different experience, something new that neither of us have ever had. I've had, like I said, I've had lots of Auchentoshan, but never an independently bottled Auchentoshan. I've always had the official bottlings from the distillery. But every Carnmore release that I've ever had was wonderful. Now, the way it works is it's independently bottled, so it's bottled by Carnmore rather than by the distillery.
Okay.
So the casks were probably they were Auchentoshan and they sold it, and Carnmore bought it, or Carnmore came with their own casks to Auchentoshan distillery and had
their own taps for that to make their own.
Yeah, they had their own. They had the distillery fill their own bottles, barrels. I don't know what the situation is here. What does it say? It says strictly limited. Okay, so there are not many of these around. Distilled in 2011, rum finish, Lowland. Bottle. Was that a bottle number?
Yeah,
Bottles. There's 898 bottles of this ever made. It's 9 years old and bottled in 2021.
No. When? 2021?
Yeah.
Bottled in 21, but that's when it was distilled?
Yes.
So 10 years later.
Well, it says 9 years, so it's less than 10. in this case. So let's say it was.
My son will eat 3 sandwiches in one sitting.
Let's say it was distilled in December of 2011, and it was bottled in January of 2021.
Yeah. Just like how you fell in love with the girl in the age before you in the school, and unfortunately, you were the same age more or less, but you were in different grades.
I suppose.
I don't think I described that properly.
I think I got it. I think I understand. Ah.
So what exactly neat clothes? She wears like almost.
I'm not getting much here.
Did you put a little piece on it?
Not yet, and I want to bring that.
I'm getting a little bit.
You can remember.
Well, what are you going to do? What should
A little bit of that rum
Like,
sweetness,
No, I'm going to talk to
Lily
Sherry.
does not have
I'm going
choice.
to talk to Sherry. No, she doesn't.
but not
Not much.
much. No.
I have a feeling this is gonna be a really smooth whiskey.
Right.
I think.
Like she is in there.
Well, you just have to be patient with it. I think. Give it some time.
It's not.
And take another sniff. Take a deeper sniff.
There's some pine in there, isn't there? Or some spruce or something.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your pine barrels there. Is it from the States that you're talking about?
Well, the American white oak. We'll give it.
A pine. Yeah.
No.
No?
I think that pininess is coming from the rum finish. Because American white oak will usually give you vanillas and caramel. If it's just American white oak, but this was finished in rum barrels, so maybe it was maybe the bourbon barrels that they used were tired and third or fourth or fifth fill. So every time a barrel is used, it gives less than it did the time before.
Right.
So why do you think they finished it in rum barrels? To give it more oomph than it would have in a bourbon barrel that was tired and used up and didn't have much to give anymore.
Fair enough.
And that's what I think happened here. The whiskey was just weak because it was in an old barrel that had nothing to give anymore. It was only in there for 9 years. And then they thought, well, let's just give it some more oomph and let's bottle it and sell it. So that's what they did with the rum barrels.
That's what you think.
That's what I think.
I'm gonna make dinner on Sunday.
It's an educated guess.
I'd like to tell you my educated guess after we taste it.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm working up to tasting it. I'm working up to it.
Chicken strips with it or something.
Does it need to breathe a little bit? Like, is this why this is happening? Because my nose, I definitely know, needs a little exercise
Okay.
tonight.
Yeah.
But I know, like any good wine, it needs a little bit of oxygen to actually start kind of doing its
It
thing,
does.
right?
It does. It needs some time, but
And
it's only 9 years old. So if it's 9 or 10 minutes, it should be fine. If it's like 25 years old, you need like half an hour to let it open up. But another thing that happens is it opens up as the fill level. The fill level is here right now. We're just past the neck pour. When the fill level goes down, it's reacted with the air and the oxygen that's in the bottle already. So that's giving it time as well when the bottle's been opened already.
Oak, cherry.
Cherry. A little bit. I have yet to taste it. Okay, first sip.
It's got like a deep wine. It's got a vine grape in there. That's that rum probably.
Hmm.
I'm not paying or doing things. I'm not gonna.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna, be,
Oh, that's good.
satisfied.
That is really good.
It's got a. Oh, this is superior. You know, it's been said many times that sometimes you have to go to an independent bottling to get the best from a distillery. And this is
Full flavor.
This is might not have much on the nose,
No.
but on the palate, it is
Bang.
just bang on. It
It races right over everything. It goes and it fluffs up
it
everything.
coats your mouth all over, and there's something buttery about it as well. Something buttery, and that probably comes from the rum cask as well.
I feel like I just got high. Like sometimes it takes a few drinks to get high, right? Or to get drunk, or feel inebriated, or to feel some sort of effervescence of the spirit, of the human spirit.
I am in my happy place right now.
Cheers.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
This is really good stuff.
This is perfectly balanced, and then you get some of that sweetness from the rum cask towards the end. Sweetness and oak. I'm getting the oak and sweetness at the same time in the finish at the end. So it's like a single malt. It's a little bit fruity, and then towards the end it gives you that sweetness and that, or it gives me that sweetness and that.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is probably the best Auchentoshan I've ever had.
And it's giving me that little tingle on the tip of my tongue.
There's your tingle.
But the tingle in the beginning on that first the Regal Chivas, Chivas Regal,
Oh, this is a totally
was on the side.
totally different animal.
This is on the tongue,
Yeah,
on the middle,
and don't
and on the
forget,
tip.
that this here is bottled at 47.5%. So we're moving up. We started at 40, we went to 46, 47.5.
Okay. So and we're looking for $115, 90 cent or 99 cent. With this $116
Yes.
plus another 20% on top of that with all
not
the taxes
20%.
and bottle and all the other extras included.
Well, let's say $13 for shipping and handling, and about $6 for GST. So another $20 on top of the 150. That's 135, 136, about $136 for this bottle.
Okay.
It's getting there.
That's a well worth bottle to buy.
I would say that it's worth the money. Yes.
I would have 2 or 3 glasses of this, and my night is pretty much happy as go lucky.
Well, we're getting there. This is only our fourth. This is only our fourth whiskey. We're not quite at the end yet.
I kind of want to tell the girls about this one.
Well, you could.
Ooh,
This is a beauty.
it like races right down the side of your palate.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, buttery. It butters up the kind of underneath of your tongue and your throat, and then it kind of fires up the top and the front end of it.
Let me see if adding a bit of water does any good.
And
I'm not usually the one to add water. There's one guy on YouTube who adds like spoons and spoons of water, and he says that's the only way to appreciate it.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. So,
depending on his palate, I guess.
well,
Relationally.
the general idea is you enjoy your whiskey the way you like.
Hey, where are you guys going?
What are you doing?
We're just having one of the
We're-
best whiskeys we've
We're
tried.
enjoying a really good one.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
What is it
Fucking
called?
How are the legs on that?
Carnmore.
it's a Carnmore, but it's an Auchentoshan. It's a Carnmore from the Auchentoshan distillery.
Auchentoshan Carnmore.
Yeah.
Can you move into the light a little bit, please?
I know we'll do.
That's
Let's
fine. Yeah.
Till next time.
All right. Well, enjoy your Carnmore.
Come back soon.
Yeah. You're lucky and we're desperate. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh.
Too bad I'm sad and you're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They're just having a smoke.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, I think the addition of a bit of water Oh, it still smells good. I'm getting less of the influence of the rum now that I've added some water.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still getting that unmistakable Auchentoshan vibe. What can I say?
And can I ask,
Yes.
is Auchentoshan a vibe that it goes beyond just Carn more?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't have any regular Auchentoshan here, but Carnmore, like I said, is a very good independent bottler. So they don't belong to the distillery. They're a separate company.
And if they have to, they'll buy it back. Maybe I got that wrong.
You mean
but,
that Auchentoshan would buy it back from Carnmore?
well, if it's strictly a limited edition,
Yes.
and they have to sell a certain amount to a distillery of sorts.
No, they bought it from the distillery.
Uh-huh. That's where I'm wrong.
Yeah, they bought it from the distillery.
Okay.
So there's only what 800 and something bottles, 898 bottles of this ever produced.
Ever.
Of this particular whiskey. You'll never get it again after those 800 and whatever bottles are gone. Yeah. Yeah, there you are.
Let's get that real proper here.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff. So we've said how much it cost and what it is and everything else. And have enjoyed it thoroughly. What a beautiful whiskey.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slanchova.
François.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.